say this your Gary way they take, and because of Silas. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways. Like, stop drinking every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, and there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live the best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below and join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking Gary every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on the ball. I'll see you then. Chukudi, what exactly is your work? In 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you then.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to day 31. Whoa. It's been an amazing journey, right? And I want to believe that you have been gaining value, right? I want to believe you have been gaining value. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody that has been on the call, everybody that has been with us. Thank you very much. And today we are going to be looking at crypto diary, right? And in the crypto diary, what we are going to be looking at today is the national blockchain policy. We are going to be looking at what the national blockchain policy. Now, why is it necessary we look at this, right? Why do we have to look at this? Now, a lot of people don't still understand where we are as a nation, as individuals, and as investors when it comes to the national blockchain policy, right? As a matter of fact, I've been having issues with the CAC trying to register one of my companies. And at a time, they sent me a message and said I should remove blockchain from the description. And I said, no, there's no way that's going to happen. Why? Because I understand, I have an in-depth understanding of the national blockchain policy, right? So there is a document backing innovation. There is a document backing blockchain adoption, right? So you just need to understand what this document is about, right? It's a very powerful document. I think it's a document everyone that, one problem we have in Nigeria is that we do not understand certain things. In fact, we are not interested in reading anything that concerns our rights, right? So we don't care. Like, it's like we don't even send. Yeah. So, but if you are going to go into crypto, if you are going to make money from cryptocurrency, it's only wise, right, that you take out some time and study this document, right? Take out some time and study this document. Now, so we are going to look at this document in, is it detail or in briefs here? But I'll just touch it. It's a 30-something page document, but most of it are just graphic designs and the rest of them. Yeah, but okay, so about 10 pages are graphics, and about 20 pages have content. Yeah, so we are going to look at it, and we'll look at what the document is. We'll look at the mission and the vision of the document. We'll look at the benefits of blockchain adoption in Nigeria. Then we'll look at the direction that this policy is taking us towards. Then also we'll now focus on the areas that this document talks, the areas that these policies are coming out on. Then we'll look at what is expected from these policies, right? Okay, so that's what we are going to be looking at in the next minutes. Okay, so very shortly, I'll be out of your face. I promise you I'll be out of your face very shortly. Now, the National Blockchain Policy is a document that provides a framework for the development, innovation, and adoption of blockchain technology. It's a document that does what? That provides a framework for what? The development, innovation, and adoption. The development, innovation, and adoption of blockchain policy. So that's basically it. It provides the framework. So if you are into blockchain development, guess what? You are not breaking any law. There is no crime you are committing. Right? So the vision of the policy is to create a blockchain-powered economy that supports secure transaction, data sharing, and value exchange between people, businesses, and government, thereby enhancing what? Innovation, trust, growth, and prosperity for all. Now, I'll repeat that the vision, in simple terms, is to create what? A blockchain-powered economy. To create a blockchain-powered economy. So you can see that this document, the government have come to understand the role of blockchain. And this document was released in the time of President Muhammadu Buhari by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Pantami. Professor Issa Ali Ibrahim, of course, also called the Pantami, right? So he's the guy that spearheaded this. Now, so this is what they are saying, that the vision of this document is what? To create a blockchain-powered economy. And how do they intend to do that? That's the mission. Please pay attention. So before you hear things and you just stop, the mission of this document, of this policy, is to encourage the use, adoption, and integration of blockchain into various sectors of Nigerian economy. To encourage what? The use, adoption, and integration of blockchain technology. Remember, in one of the crypto diaries, I showed you the many areas, the many industries blockchain could be applied. If you follow this document very well, you are going to understand quite a lot. If it's these 100 days, rather, if you follow these 100 days very well, you are understand a lot. You understand a lot. Now, we said that the mission of this policy, the reason why this, one of the ways the government intend to create a blockchain-powered economy is to encourage the use, adoption, and integration of blockchain technology in the various sectors of the economy. Right? So that is the mission and the vision of the blockchain policy. Now you can see that anybody still arguing or doubting, this thing they do na scam, this thing no they do no be scam. The person is just completely ignorant. Now, but this document should spur you into digging deep into cryptocurrency. That's what, into not just cryptocurrency now, into blockchain development. Because we are not, it's not just even about developing, because we are talking about both using blockchain, adopting blockchain, and integrating blockchain technology in various sectors, which was exactly what we talked about. Right? This was exactly what we talked about. Now, what's the benefits? What do the government hope to achieve with this? Right? So the implementation of this policy will contribute to strengthening the Nigeria's digital economy. Right? However, some of the benefits as listed in the blockchain policy, some of the benefits of adopting blockchain in Nigeria. Now we are looking at this document, right? I'm not creating it. This document has been created. You can download it, National Blockchain Policy, right? You can download it. So we are looking at the benefits of this document. Okay, so the first benefit is improved transparency. Improved transparency. Now, I believe we know that one of the problems of the government in Nigeria is lack of transparency and accountability. But the government now is telling you that they know that adopting blockchain will improve transparency and accountability, and they are ready to encourage that. And they want to do that using what? Distributed ledger system. And according to the document, this can help reduce corruption, fraud, and other illegal activities. You see, Nigeria's problem is not creating laws, it's implementing them. The people that should implement them are not reading them. Because if a document like this exists and the CAC is telling me to remove blockchain from my memorandum of association, it just shows that the people that are in charge of enforcing laws are not reading them. So the first we said is what? The first we said is what? Improve transparency. Give me a minute. Number two, increased efficiency. Increased efficiency. Now, how is this possible? When I talk about these things, I'm going to tell you how they work in real life. Now, for improved transparency and accountability, do you know that every transaction that you do, every cryptocurrency transaction is recorded on the blockchain? And anybody can see the transaction, just anybody. All you need to do is go to the of that particular blockchain. So if we are looking at Bitcoin, for instance, every Bitcoin transaction that is done can be seen on the blockchain. If you move $1 million from your wallet to another person's wallet, it is visible on the blockchain. However, with the blockchain, with Bitcoin's blockchain, you will not be able to see a name. You can only see wallet address to wallet address. Right? So you will see that an address, maybe 1xx55 something something something, sent one Bitcoin to another wallet address of 3x something 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 like that. So every transaction is transparent. Now, but if you look at some other types of blockchain, you can put your name. Right? You can put your name. Like the owner of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin. His wallet address carries his name, Vitalik.eth. If you send coin to Vitalik.eth, it goes to him. So everybody can see any transaction he's doing. Some other blockchains have this thing. So improved transparency. Now, adopting this to Nigeria, let me give you an instance of how it will work. So just imagine that every ministry and parastatal has an address that everybody can see. So you go to You go to the blockchain, for instance, then you see Ministry of Interior .ngn or something. You can see the balance. You can see how much that the government sent there as budget. Okay, so this money was sent to them and all of that. You can see every wallet that money went to. If it's for the ministry, it can carry name. If it's for individuals, it may not carry name. So if you want to do an audit, you don't need to go and start saying print your bank statement, everything. Just go to the blockchain and search for the ministry of this thing. You see every transaction they have done. Then they can now provide who and who is. So if you are suspecting any transaction, you can actually pinpoint it. Very powerful, right? Very powerful. Okay, so the next benefit that they talked about is what? Increased efficiency. Now, when I was talking about the advantages of cryptocurrency, one of the things I said is speed. And we also looked at, when we are looking at, I can't remember the topic now, where we said Coca-Cola has adopted blockchain, the use of blockchain technology in their supply chain management. Why? To increase efficiency. So many companies are using blockchain now for identity verification, for speed. Right? So leveraging on the blockchain, using features like the smart contract and the rest of them, can reduce the need for unnecessary intermediaries. And it will streamline the entire process, increasing efficiency. Right? Number 3 reason they gave here, or number 3 benefit, is enhanced security. Blockchain technology is highly secured. Highly secured. Right? So it is almost tamper-proof. Blockchain technology is tamper-proof. Right? So the technology would prevent a lot of cyber attacks. A lot of cyber attacks. Number 4, financial inclusion. Now, what does this mean? There are so many. Okay, let me give you an example. In my local government in Imo State, one bank does not exist in the entire local government. One bank does not exist in the entire local government. So imagine that I have to do bank transactions every day. I have to travel from my local government to another local government, assuming I'm still staying in the East, right? Okay, so imagine a system where with your phone, you can just start transacting. It would increase financial inclusion because almost everybody has a smartphone. Almost everybody has a smartphone. So once we go blockchain, financial inclusion is enhanced. Right? Financial inclusion is enhanced once we go blockchain. Okay, so next, job creation. So you are seeing that they are saying that one of the benefits of blockchain technology is creation of jobs. See, this document actually shows that some thought was put into this, into creating this thing. However, enforcing this document is now where the problem is. But what this document should do for you as an individual is to encourage you to go ahead. You have the full backing of the government. Blockchain, you see, let me tell you something. Forget all this talk that you are saying. With these documents, you can go ahead and do anything on blockchain technology. You can go ahead and do. We have looked at the CBN directive. We are looking at the national blockchain policy. I'm sure in the course of this program, we're also in the course of this 100 days, we're also going to look at the SEC regulation, Security and Exchange Commission. We are going to look at their regulation as relates to cryptocurrency. Yeah. So this thing should give you backing. Say, Omo, let's go, let's dig in. You understand? Now, because when in business, one of the ways of creating business ideas is to look for something that is working in another climate and see how you can tweak it to work in yours. Now, what does that mean? If you are opportune to travel out and you see see something that blockchain has been able to, what some people have been able to use blockchain to achieve within their system, you can copy the exact same thing and come and recreate it here. It's one of the ways of generating business ideas. Now, but you would not be looking in that direction if you have the thought or if you have the mindset that blockchain is maybe a scam or blockchain is a crime in Nigeria and the rest of them, right? So it is an opportunity for wealth, for job creation. Now, blockchain adoption, according to this document, in Nigeria has the potential to create significant job opportunities across a range of sectors. And the reason is because we have a lot of youth that are online. And guess what? If we can harness this aspect properly, adoption of blockchain technology will create new job roles. We'll be seeing people looking for blockchain developers, cybersecurity experts, smart contract engineers, and so more, and so forth, and so forth. Right? I wanted to talk it like Akwa Ibom, and so more, and so forth. But we get the point now. So let's look at the next thing. What is the direction of this policy? Right? This policy aims to grow domestic talent. I wish we understand this. The aim of this policy is to grow domestic talent in blockchain solution development. The aim of the policy is what? To grow domestic talent in blockchain solutions development to foster innovations, is the adoption and use of blockchain technology. So the government have created a document that aims at growing domestic talent in blockchain development, that aims at fostering innovation, that aims at adopting or catalyzing the adoption of the use of blockchain technology. What else do you need? What is stopping you? Why are you not taking immediately after this live? You should go and get a course. Watch a course on blockchain development. Watch a course on cybersecurity. That's the idea. Is for you to look at these things, work with, take it and run with it. Act on it. Right? That's the whole idea. Act on it. Okay, so let's look at some of the focus areas that this document is talking or is touching. What are some of the focus areas? I want to see how we can I can get out of your face very, very shortly, right? What are some of the focus areas that the document is talking about? Excuse me. Number one, talent development. Talent development. Now, according to the document, please pay attention. You can go and download this document. Just Google National Blockchain Policy, Nigeria, right? You'll get the document. The document, the government will collaborate with stakeholders to develop capacity building programs to enhance the skill and knowledge of blockchain professionals. That's one. So talent development. The government will develop talent attraction programs to attract and retain blockchain talent. You see, one of the reasons, let me really finish. Let me not just. The government will also develop research and development programs to promote innovation in the blockchain industry. The government will collaborate with industry stakeholders to ensure talent development program meet the needs of the blockchain industry. Basically, the first focus of this document is to develop talents when it comes to blockchain development, right? That's what they need, or that's what this document is about. To provide a framework for the development of talent to support the growth of blockchain. Simple. The first aim of this document is what? To provide what? A framework to support the growth of talent, to support the development of talent, and the growth of the blockchain ecosystem in Nigeria. The second area that this document is focusing on is innovation. So now, what does this first document state? So talent development. So if you decide to start running programs that will teach people blockchain, different aspects of blockchain, guess what? You are working in line with this document. Now, this document, you may not be able to, because the government is still trying to see how they can wage the falling naira. So you may think that the policies are not in your favor, but very far from it. Just keep building, start building rather. Right? Because very soon, one Pharaoh that did not know Joseph will come up. So very soon, one leader that will decide to just, his work will not be to create enforce new rules. Before you know, you are in the right side of history. Right? So you can look at going into either you are learning or you are creating a system for people to learn blockchain technology. Powerful. Number 2 is innovation. The innovations are plenty, so I'll just pick a few of them. Right? The government and stakeholders will provide support for research. They will provide support for research and development in the blockchain industry. They will collaborate with industry leaders and thought leaders to identify key trends and opportunities. They will create regulatory sandboxes where blockchain startups can test their innovative ideas. Are you getting this? This is what the government said they will do. The government will invest in blockchain education and awareness program. I will repeat it. The government will invest in blockchain education and awareness programs to help citizens understand the benefit and application of blockchain technology. I will repeat this. The government will invest in blockchain education and awareness programs to help citizens and businesses understand the benefits and application of blockchain technology. This is contained in the document. The president's signature is there, President Muhammadu Buhari. The government will provide support for blockchain startups. Please, where is this support? When is it going to happen? I'm sure you are thinking the same thing, but what you should be doing now is to start building. You are on the right side. You are on the right side. The government will collaborate with international organizations to promote innovation in blockchain. The government will encourage the adoption of blockchain technology in various sectors such as healthcare, finance, education, logistics. We talked about this in one of our crypto diaries. The government will work with industry stakeholders to identify the hurdles that stifle innovation. The government will work with industry stakeholders to develop standard and best practices. The government will encourage collaboration. Stakeholders, such as blockchain startups, established companies, academic institutions, and the rest of them. Can you just imagine that this is contained in the national blockchain policy? I'm sure you don't know because you have never read this book. You've never read this document. Powerful stuff we have here. Powerful. All you need to do is just get started. You are on the right side. You are not committing any crime. Forget all this rubbish that police is going about telling you to check your phone, that they see Binance app, they see this one, they don't see this one. They are just using all those ones to steal money. Go ahead and develop what you want to develop. Come up with an idea. What can you solve with blockchain? But you cannot solve anything if you don't even have a basic understanding of what blockchain is. Right? So the third area of focus is adoption of blockchain. Adoption of blockchain. Oh, this is powerful. Anytime I read this document, I get goosebumps. Powerful. The first area that the government read. See, let me read it. The below listed areas are approved by the federal government for adoption to achieve the policy's mission and vision. Number one, financial service. Imagine if OPay starts doing transaction on the blockchain. Or imagine if you could come up with an app that will still transact Naira, but you are using blockchain. So blockchain technology has the potential to transform financial services. Why? How? By providing secure, transparent, and efficient transactions without the need for intermediaries. Powerful. So, in 2022, Chainalysis Global Crypto Adoption Index report that Nigerians have at least 32% the highest per capita cryptocurrency adoption rate in the world. The highest per capita cryptocurrency adoption rate of any country in the world, 32%. So a lot of people are going into these things. The government that have sense, the people that have sense in the government have seen how this thing can be beneficial, and they have provided a document. Forget all these things that Efemi Ewele and his brothers now, Kadoso Abika, Kadano. I don't know what this new president, this CBN governor's name is. Forget all these ideas they are coming with. This document is the document that you should hold and run with. So what are the policy statements that they said? That, okay, the government will establish a regulatory framework to enable integration of blockchain into financial system. Government will establish a regulatory framework that will enable the safe, responsible, and optimal use of cryptocurrency in Nigeria. Are you reading this thing? Did you hear it? That the government will establish a regulatory framework that enable the safe, responsible, and optimal use of cryptocurrencies in Nigeria in a way that ensures consumer protection, market stability, and financial inclusion. Powerful. The government will support development of blockchain technology. How? By provision of funding and incentives to innovators and startups. Just imagine if we had a president that is not Tinubu now. Maybe the guy that, that we actually thought won, if he was there. Do you know that these documents would have come to life physically? But don't say because Tinubu is there or because whoever is there is there. You will not build because they are keep building. Start building, not keep building, because I know you have not started. Start building. Right? Start building. Okay, so let's fire down. This document is just so juicy, right? The government will collaborate with international bodies to establish international standards and best practices. Of course, government will work with industry stakeholders to develop standards for the listing and trading of cryptocurrencies on regulated exchanges in Nigeria. That's for financial service, using cryptocurrency or using the blockchain to enable financial transaction. That's exactly what we are talking about. The government will. Powerful. Number 2 area, government and corporate digital services. Just imagine the stress it is taking a lot of people just to get NIN. No, can you imagine the stress? Just imagine if this was a blockchain process. Just imagine. Blockchain technology has the potential to transform the way Nigerian government and businesses operate and deliver services. And it can be used in various functions. According to the document, this is not me talking. 1, identity management. Identity management. Provide your need. Now we have NIN, we have BVN, we have plenty N. But just imagine if this thing was on the blockchain. Chikena, No, not too much Turenchi. By implementing a blockchain-based identity management system that incorporates device management and tracking personal IDs, professional credentials, and certificates, it will be possible to create a more secure and reliable system for online identity verification and authentication. How many schools are eating people's money that they are doing NECO and WAEC verification? How many fraudsters have entered into political offices because they are forging documents? To the point that somebody was taking NYSC to court. You did not serve. You did not serve. You can't print this in cyber cafe. And you say, how? So these are the issues. Identity management will be solved with blockchain. Blockchain, see, if you understand how powerful this document is, once you read this thing, you just start looking for which solution can I implement using the blockchain. It's just time you will blow, I can tell you. See, try not to be doing, if you are building any business, or if you want to go into any business, be looking at a business that have future potential. You cannot say now, okay, you are saving money to buy 10 computers. Say, what happened? You want to start cyber cafe? Really, Nam? Are you joking? Right? And this can also be used in areas of election, voter registration, identification. Imagine if identity management was on the blockchain. NIN is on the blockchain, voters registration is on the blockchain, everything. You cannot come from Niger and come and say you're a Nigerian, say. You cannot, and if you're a Nigerian, if it's on the blockchain, whether you travel to Cotonou or you travel to North Pole or South Pole or any pole you like to go to, you can still vote as a Nigerian if this thing is not on the blockchain. But no, we say, these are problems that you can solve. The second area that government can government and corporate services can adopt this is in land registration and record system. I talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago. You move about now. If you take a 5 or 10 minutes walk, you must see one land that they wrote this house is not for sale. You think the prodigal son, you think he's the last person that wanted his father to die that did not die? We still have plenty prodigal sons now. Papa died, did not die. We just gonna call somebody to come and be pricing the land. The father is inside sleeping. When the man wake up, if they have not finished the transaction, before you know, I've seen where they wrote, "Beware of my son, Gabriel." This house is not for sale. Beware of my son. I think it's not that anybody can say this. He said, my son, Gongo, is in that want to sell this land. The house is not for sale. Beware of him. Land registration, there was one issue of one soldier man that wanted to show power one time, in one of our lands. The man just came, and before you know, block that their fence that they have built, he carry pistol. Before you know, break. We brought our paper too. Then we took it to Aegis. And they found out that his paper is fake. Then the man started crying. Old man, retired. He gave me like the man, give the man blow that time, but I respect my elders. Now that you have you see 2-0. Now you have lost the land, and 2, you will now pay for damages. Then you will now put back the block. 3-0. And end if land registration and record system was on the blockchain. Do you know how many people have bought land from overseas only to come back and you see that they give them triangle, one small triangle piece of land? injunction. Do you understand? If this thing was done on the blockchain, no English. You come and you buy, you know that you have the authentic paper. Because the records on the blockchain are immutable. Immutable. Once it's pended or once it's appended, boom, shikena. The third area that governments are looking at and corporate services are looking at is supply chain management. Oh God, I talked about this thing last week. But if people did not know, because they are not calling me honorable. In fact, after these 100 days, I'll put honorable to my name because it's like I'm beginning to think like a government, not a female like this guy that did a Pantimi. He's not Pantimi, Pantam. This Professor Isa. This is name himself, Pantimi. You know, but it's well, yeah. So the adoption of blockchain technology in supply chain management has the potential to significantly enhance transparency and traceability. Imagine if Dangote could track all his trucks with blockchain. Powerful. Powerful. Imagine if government procurement was done on the blockchain. Well, see, there are opportunities. There are opportunities. So you should start looking at it. Now, what are some of the statements, the policy statements for on adoption for government? That the government will promote the use of blockchain to improve efficiency. The government will develop a national strategy for blockchain adoption. And this strategy would set out a clear roadmap for implementing blockchain in government services. One day, a president that understands these documents will come. Start preparing yourself. The government will promote adoption of blockchain in key areas, such as identity management, land registration, supply chain management, intellectual property, and voting. Oh, Jesus. And voting systems. The government will collaborate with industry and academia to identify new use cases for blockchain. Go and download the document and read the menu. What are the expected outcomes? The expected outcomes of these documents is for talent development. The government hopes that when these policies are implemented, there will be increase in skilled blockchain labor. There will be high quality of blockchain talent in the country. There will be creation of new jobs, right? There will be increased competitiveness because as the skilled, as the workforce, the skilled workforce increase, is going to be more competitive and will be able to compete with the global market. There will be improved collaboration. There will be growth of the blockchain ecosystem. So the government wants the blockchain ecosystem to grow. Then in the side of innovation, what are the expected outcomes from this policy? There will be increased R&D, research and development. Right? The policy shall provide funding for blockchain research and development. Encouragement of experimentation. Hey! The policy promotes experimentation with new blockchain technologies, such as smart contract, decentralized application, and interoperability of solutions. Establishment of blockchain sandboxes and promotion of public-private partnership. Then we are looking at also creation of supportive legal and regulatory framework. The outcome, encouragement of entrepreneurs. They hope that these documents will lead to the provision of incentives for entrepreneurs in the blockchain ecosystem. Promotion of blockchain education and awareness, encouragement of blockchain adoption in the private sector, establishment of blockchain standards, promotion of blockchain. Go and read the menu. Then for adoption, we've looked at innovation. So for adoption, We are looking at increased blockchain adoption, increased adoption and integration of blockchain technology in financial services, encouragement of blockchain adoption in the private sector, creation of a national blockchain infrastructure, promotion of blockchain education and awareness. This is powerful. This is very powerful. Right? So, there are so many, according to the document, all the following institutions are going to be on the committee that will implement this thing. Now, you see, when I tell you people, Nigeria's problem is not in creating laws, it's in enforcing them. Now, enforcing and implementation is where we have problems. Now, look at all the plenty committee that is going to, plenty institutions that are on this committee. Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance and Budget, Ministry of Labor, there are plenty. Bayes University Blockchain Experience Center, Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTMINA, NUC, and the rest. There's so many. STEC and the rest of them. In conclusion, the National Blockchain Policy provides a framework for the development, innovation, and adoption of blockchain technology in Nigeria. And this policy would enable this country to harness the full potential of blockchain technology and position it as a leader in the global blockchain ecosystem. Now, what is the take home from here? Go and start looking for problems that you can solve with blockchain. I've listed a couple of them. Then start looking for ways you can create something. Yes, use the Akonuche. Or start aligning with that are creating solutions. And this is a good place for me to tell you about Leeway. Leeway is a blockchain project that we created. And one of the things we are doing with Leeway is majorly a decentralized wallet that you can interact using your native language, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. That's one. Number two, we are creating a blockchain educational platform where you can learn blockchain well and you get paid for learning it. Yeah, you get paid. And also, we are creating a blockchain voting system. Did you notice that there was voting system in this document? And the Leeway idea came 3 years ago. They have not thought of this document then. Stop playing. Stop playing. Start using your Akonuche. Start using your number 6. Right? So this is where I am going to bring this meeting to a close. I mean, it felt like I should not stop because I was firing on all cylinders, right? Okay, so tomorrow we are going to be looking at the Forex Chronicles. I want to believe you gain value. If you gain value, I don't need to tell you what to do. I've noticed that there are almost no likes on the Facebook, no likes on the YouTube, maybe one like. If you're watching this video on YouTube or Facebook, please like it, drop a thumbs up. Apart from the comment, commenting on all the programs, subscribe, followed me on Facebook yesterday. I mean, like it, go and click like now. I want to see I want to see the like coming up now, right? Go and click like. Like the video, share it with your friends, right? Make maximum use of what you have learned and let other people too benefit from this. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at the Forex Chronicles, and the topic for tomorrow is the best Forex indicator. Gege. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it, trust me. We are going to be looking at the best Forex indicator tomorrow. And it's going to be powerful. I will still be your speaker, and I'm sure you've gained value. I'm really sure you've gained value. So, without wasting more of your time, I want to be quickly out of your face. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. God bless you.